they blow these horns. First, you hear the sound in your ear, and then you just wait, and then you feel the breath that's coming from the horns. You see, you can feel it. You see, like somebody is breathing on the back of your neck. You see, that's a signal letting you know that get out the vicinity or get out the way or change the trajectory of your, or whatever thoughts you have in your mind in that present time. You see, meaning you're going to have to move. You're going to have to do something. You see, you have to do something. You see, because when when the cold brothers come, you see, when the cold brothers come, you see, whatever you was taught what demons look like, this is what you may see. I'm talking about you're going to see these things like you see in other people. You see, they just going to be next to you. Can you imagine you sitting at home reading your book and all of a sudden you feel a presence next to you and it presents itself and then it disappears? How do you think your mind will take that? How long will it take you to remove that spirit from you? Because soon as you flinch and it went away, you took a picture of it. You see, a mental picture of it. So now it's inside of you. You see what I'm saying? You don't look around. You don't look because you already know that there was nothing inside of your home. You knew that it was just you there in that book, and your concentration and your focus was on that book. There should be nothing inside. So therefore, if you feel something, however it may be, don't turn around. Don't look at it. Nothing. Just feel what it's trying to do to you and just tell yourself that I'm sealed. You see, tell yourself that I'm sealed from the beginning of time. You see, then they'll know who you be. You see, then they'll know who you be. You understand what I'm saying? You see, because listen, I'm going to say it the way the people say it. These angelic beings aren't like what your oppressors drew or colored and made you fantasize about them and all these other. They're not like that. Trust me, they're not like that. You know what they're like? Just imagine the children of those oppressors when they came over here and they saw these beings. Or even in Africa, when they saw these beings that looked totally different than themselves, they felt fear. You see, they felt fear when they saw the presence of God. You see, or the presence of the gods, of the elves. They didn't know. You see, they didn't know until the elves start talking, until they start showing them this, you know, their eloquence and their beauty and their kindness and their joyfulness and all these other type things. You see, yeah. And then they start acting a certain type of way, however it may be. And then they found out that they were created by some of these elves. You see what I'm saying? Some of these elves, you see, they was created by them. You see. Yeah, but listen. Wherever those who learned and betrayed their father, you see, just understand something, that wherever they felt, that's the same thing that you're going to feel from people who you will actually see maybe black or dark, real dark, a darkish green or something, you see, you know, or like, you know, a real dark, you know, blue black or blue purple. You see what I'm saying? All this, you know, colors of the spectrum. Just imagine these colors being real dark inside of dark melanin. You see? Can you imagine seeing a real dark purple person? You see a real dark blue person, or real dark green person, or real dark red person. You see? Yeah. These beings exist. You see, they exist. And you know what? You're about to meet them. Here or outside. You're about to meet them. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy that you're about to meet the things that some of the things that you read in your book? You see, just imagine the things that you read in your book was only 10%, and you think that's what it is at 100%. No, that's 10%. You see, just imagine when your people that look like you start transforming. The gate is open. You see, just imagine when they start transforming. You see, back into their natural selves. You see, these beings out here that you work for, your fathers and your mothers, you see, your adopted fathers and your mothers, these beings, they have no idea because of this white supremacy separated them. You see, and they don't have no way back home. You see, they don't have no way back. You see, to present themselves before this great power. They don't have no way back. You see, now you have some who automatically know because they then grounded themselves to the earth. You see, the earth talked to them. The earth let them know. You see, so they won't have fear. They're going to already know. So these blue-black beings or purple-black beings or these black beings, you see, they'll be able to walk up to them, and those who look like your oppressors, they'll be able to commune with these beings. And you see, because they know what's inside of their blood. You see, they don't have no fear. You see, they don't have no fear of what is, they don't fear themselves, put it like that. They don't fear themselves. You see, no matter what hue they become, they don't fear themselves because they knew that they had the power to connect to the conscience of the earth. I'm talking about those that don't look like you, that you call Caucasian. You see, that you call Caucasian. You see, a lot of people out here are drowning inside of this this reflection of their ancestors. You see, they trying to be just like them, and they're gonna get a rude awakening. You see, because you're not harming them, you're not helping your people. You're destroying the children. You see, you're destroying the children. You see, and these beings right here, you see, these beings right here, these babies don't have a choice, but they're coming out with something that's powerful and great. You see, and they need to be ignited. You see, and you're not igniting them because you don't know how to ignite these children. You don't know how to ignite them. You don't have it in you. The book can't tell you. You see, how could the book tell you? Why would the book tell you? How can the book tell you? And the prince of this world is Hezekiah. You see, how can he tell you? How can it tell you? You see, Hezekiah don't know nothing that its creator is doing unless it's told. You see, only thing he know is what he was given. And that's the book that you read. That's the book that you read. You see, he knows that book. He is the ultimate preacher and pastor. You see, he is the ultimate preacher and pastor of that book that you read. You see, I didn't say the book was bad. I didn't say it was good. It'll teach you how to navigate inside of his kingdom. You see, it'll teach you how to respect those who are up under him. You see, it'll teach you how to make money and support those who give you the life that you're living. You see, you'll be docile to it. You'll be obedient. You'll be disciplined inside of its world. You see, when you read in your text, you see. And again, I didn't say nothing was wrong with it. You see, but oftentimes people say heaven is down here on earth. Heaven is down here on earth. You see, can you imagine people saying heaven is down here on earth, but they ain't proving that shit to the children? They're not proving it to the children. You know what I'm saying? They're not proving it to the children. They're not proving that this is your heaven right here and you are on earth. You see, they're talking about all this superficial, horrible ass structures and all this garbage right here. You see, That's what they're talking about. They don't know. All you have to do is release yourself from what you've been taught out here. You see, and ask these cells to replenish your mind. You see, and heighten your intellect of them. You see, that's all you have to do. You see, so you will learn how to swim with your brothers down here, and you won't try to hurt them because of how they talk, how they move, or what they wearing, and what, or how much money they have in their bank, or if they broke or not, or trauma and all this stuff. Lord have mercy on these beings. You see, you know, people love to say trauma. You love that last two letters of that word. You love to say the word because you know that word is cursing your mother. That's why you talk about trauma all the time. You always talking about trauma. You don't know if these beings have trauma. You don't know. Have you talked to them? You ain't never talked to these people. You don't know what's on their mind. You don't know if they're diversions. You don't know. You don't know. You see, you don't know until you talk to them. I dare you to talk to somebody who you feel have trauma, or who you feel, what they call it, the narcissist, that thing, whatever that shit is. You see, you know, you talk just like these beings who hung your grandparents. You see, they used to say all these things about us. Darn uppity Negroes, uppity nigga. You see, you know, you're just filled with them, filled with their abominations, filled with their curses, filled with their spells, filled with their golden calves and all these other type of superficial things. You see,